Hello YouTube and welcome to City Skylines After Dark. I've finally managed to fix this and we're going to start a new series because that's how you do things. You know, it's after dark, you've got new stuff. This should be very, very interesting. Now, I've still got almost every single mod installed. There's still maybe a few bugs here and there, but you can't do anything about that. That's just unfortunately how it is. What we're going to do is we're going to start a new game and just going to see where to go. I've got Sky's Greater London, but I'm not going to build London because obviously Sky is doing that himself. And in fact, I will leave a link, if I remember, to Sky's Greater London series because that is absolutely fantastic. Well worth watching. Very, very hard work there. Definitely well worth watching. Let's have a look. Last time I believe we did 2 rivers. I think that's where we were last time. Were we there or were we in green? Could have been in Green Plains. Either way, we were at one of them. So we're not going to do that. I'm thinking Cliffside Bay. It looks like an interesting place to make a nice city up on the cliffs down in this valley. You know, that looks like something that would be quite interesting. Left-hand traffic, of course. And what should we do? What should we name this? What should we name this? I'm going to think there's cliffs and there's hills and there's going to be lots of shadows. How about Shadowhill City? Or maybe just Shadowhill. Where do you live? I live in Shadowhill. I suppose that could be quite interesting. Shadowhill or Shadowhill City. I think just Shadowhill will do the trick. There we go. And interesting amount of natural resources. Looks like we're going to be reliant heavily on, what's that, ore. And we've got water. We've got all the outside connections we need, so that's pretty good. We've got aircraft, ships, trains, and motorways. So this should be pretty decent. Let's go for it. Obviously, with the number of mods installed, it's going to be a very, very long loading time. So, most likely I'm going to cut this out, and I will probably see you guys in a few moments. Where I actually start building the city, and I am going to have this as a no cuts generally, unless something obviously goes wrong, but no cuts, and it's going to be all straight out. You'll see me building the city as it goes. If there's anything that I do off camera, I will mention it, and I'm probably going to do it in about half hour videos, something like that. So I'll see you guys in a few moments. Alright, welcome back, and it's only been obviously a few seconds, well, probably about 2 seconds for you, but for me that was a wait of about 4.5 minutes. Yeah, lots of waiting. First things first, let's pause this. Right, let's try and get our bearings here again. Where are we? We are there. We've got all this area to build in, so how am I thinking of doing this? Well, obviously we're going to build up in the hills eventually. I think this will be the border of the city, this hill here. So we'll have that, and we'll build around here, and we'll have to find ways of, you know, taking roads all the way down and around. We'll have to see how far out we can possibly build. This may not actually be that big a map, which is probably a downside, but then again, we've got I see 1, 2, 3, potentially about 6 or 7 tiles we could build in quite nicely. This looks like very fertile land here, very, very fertile land, as does the land here, and this entire area here. So that is something that we need to really work on, is getting the fertile land in and used. This side, in fact, we could probably turn into like an ore industry thing, or forestry on that side, agriculture on this side, housing and all that over here. I'm thinking some sort of high-rise maybe, actually no, not high-rise, some luxury apartments or luxury housing over here, and then the bulk of the city will sort of fill in all around here. So that's what I'm planning to do. Where are we gone? Right, okay, here we go. Hello, let's start by building some roads. Yeah, I don't want to know anything in terms of that. We're starting with 70,000, whatever that is. I still never figured that out. And, yep, let's see what we can do. So I have got a few additional things already installed. So you can see I've got a whole bunch of roads here. Not just with cycle lanes, but bus lanes from Traffic++, and I've got the network extensions mod installed, which gives us other kinds of roads, and yeah, lots and lots of stuff. Right, so I'm thinking here. Anything over here? We've got lots of 6-lane roads here as well, and a bunch of motorways and A roads and stuff like that. Unfortunately, the only thing that's really annoying me is that I can't change the speed from Traffic++ to have default speeds, because I want them a bit faster. But nevertheless, let's go ahead and make that and make that. That's obviously the first way to start, and naturally they won't be straight, and we'll turn them into one-way roads. And I'm still using this little thing here, even though you can just do the whole right-clicking on the upgrade road. You can just go like that and turn them into whatever you want, but I'm still using the whole one-way, two-way road mod, which I will, again, I'll put all the mods that I use, or I'll try to put all the mods that I use in the description box below. Right, let's see. Housing, ideally, we'll probably want the housing around here, realistically, because I really want to try and keep this into farmland. So if I put a roundabout right here, and yes, roundabouts are going to be happening, and let's make it a fairly big roundabout, because this is going to be a big junction in the future. So we're trying to plan ahead here. We're really trying to plan ahead and try and make sure that we get proper size roundabouts. There we go. So that could actually turn into a very big roundabout. Good. And then let's see if we can get a road coming off this. Perhaps like that, and then like that. And maybe another road here. Joins like that. Okay, turn them into one-way roads as we would. And as usual, my recording device decides it's going to cut out, but it should be back now without too many issues, so hooray. That's another thing that's going to cause issues, is my own recording device. Right, okay. That looks fairly good to me. Interesting way in, and lots of good stuff here. I won't Traffic++ this right now because it's really small. We don't really need to stop worrying about that. And then let's make, I'm thinking, a junction off this way, like so. And that should go down to our first basic area, which I'm going to keep it sort of square in many ways, because I don't think at this point in time there's no point doing all these fancy roads or anything. It's not going to be worth it. So I'll do that, and still got lots of money, so let's go ahead and make another one like that, and I'll do another little bit like that. Should I make a road across here? No, I'm going to leave it. I'll do a road across from here like that. There we go. Just a very, very simple layout. It's going to obviously change in time as things go on, but we'll have to see. We'll see what happens. And I will zone that. So we're going to have residential. Where should we have residential? Let's do a block of residential here, here, here and here. Yep, and we'll do a block of commercial right there. That should be enough. And tell you what, we'll do a block of commercial right there. What's that? High density commercial. Oh yeah, there's... Yeah, that's... Does that change colour, or is it just blanked out for now? I think it may just be blanked out for now. Okay, so that's all of that done. Wait, is that zoned? Yeah, that is zoned in. Electricity. So how are we going to do electricity? Well, we've got loads of things to produce electricity now. Should we start with... What on earth is that? Some of these things are all over the place. Some of these mods. They really do need to be moved around. See, I could do a solar park. The only problem is that while it's not going to produce any... It's not going to produce anything during the night. So we are going to have to go with wind farms. Which, again, I'm not too fond of wind farms. So I will be... Let's put the wind farms here on this edge here. Just sort of out of the way. 1, 2, 3. Let's not do any... Let's not go overkill on anything. What on earth are some of these? Bus stops, power line. Now I want underground power lines if I can find them. I can't find them. I swear there were underground power lines somewhere in this. Oh well, let's just go for standard power lines, and we shall go right through the middle there to there. That should do the trick. Now we need a water supply. Now for water supplies it's going to be quite interesting. I've got some money, but let's see. How much water would we need? We'd probably need a fair amount of water. An old water tower looks pretty good. Be a nice way to enter the city with an old water tower just on the side. Of course, that's not going to give us any sewage treatment, is it? So is there anything that gives us sewage treatment? We'll have to work on sewage treatment in time as well, because we do have this over here, but I don't want to dump the waste out there. I really want to... I suppose we'll have to for now, and then we'll clean it up. That's what we'll have to do. Okay. And tell you what, let's make this quite fancy. The water tower can go right there. Right in the middle. And then we'll add some pipes to it. Like so. These pipes aren't brilliant, but they'll do the job. They will do the job. Yep, they'll cover that. Water tower, we probably need more. This is where those underground pylons would come in really handy, but hey. There we go. Alright, so we've got something to begin with. Let's give it a play. One, two, three. Our wind turbines are working. There they are. Which means that this is now pumping. Just waiting for a car to show up. Are you turning off? You're turning off. You're turning off. Ugh. Come on. Come on, people. Here comes a car. You're turning off as well, aren't you? Yeah, you're turning off. You turning off? You're turning off. Wait a minute. Okay, so despite them turning off, it looks like the city's started to build itself. Let's speed this up a bit. Really gonna have problems with electricity in a minute. And sewage. There are problems with sewage right now. Makes this quite challenging, actually. Okay. Just problems with sewage. I suppose we're going to have to build some sort of sewage thing. What about this? Is there any sort of... I don't want to build any of these ugly sewage... those drain pipes, because they're really ugly. Look, there's no real flow of water here. This is bad. This is a bad start. Let's try and keep things nice and clean. Let's go for one of these. Let's see if this does anything. Pop that in right there, see what happens. Like so. How can you not have electricity? Are you kidding? No, it wasn't kidding. There we go. And now the city comes alive. And this is the first time you guys are seeing it as night on this channel, so let's slow it down a bit. And there is our city at night. Oh, that water tower looks awesome. That water tower really does look awesome. I like that. I really do like that. So we've got the roads. Everything's nicely lit up. Very nice. Very, very nice. This could be something. This could be something special, guys. Of course, it could be absolutely horrible. Time to show some of the mods that I'm running. Let's pop into first person view. You can see a Mercedes Sprinter there. You've got a Jeep. There's a Royal Mail van going past. We've got Mercedes S-Class, some bikes. Got some sort of I don't know what that is. A bar? A pub? Corner house here. Very nice. So we've got some of the British mods back in. We've got Mazda RX-8. We've got Fiat 500. It's a Mercedes A-Class. That's a big, ugly Dodge Ram. Might get rid of that. Another Mercedes. Don't know what that is. I'm going to get rid of that. There's another Fiat, a Peugeot. Another Mercedes, Ford Focus. Another Mercedes. Boy, the people around here sure love their Mercedes. Get out of the way of that car. What is that? Is that a Toyota Sora? Maybe? Yeah, people around here sure love their Mercedes. And yeah, it looks like some of these pub things are coming in. So I just downloaded a collection. There's a Volkswagen Bug, a smart car, Mini Cooper, Mazda MX-5. It's very, very interesting that all of this, how it works. But yeah, so let's see. That's what we've got right now. We're losing money. We're losing a lot of money. But as the day starts, we should start making it again. In theory. So we're about to find out as the day goes up. There's some things still being built here. Got a little shop just been built. Here comes the sun. Do-do-do-do. It's quite a sunrise as well. And are we still losing money? Yes, we are. But not as much as we were losing before. Which is good. That's a good sign. And now what we can do, since we do have the power, we shall make a road along here. Go a little bit out. Just want to give them some space. And we'll make a little area here. Nothing too big. Like maybe like that. Not enough money, but that's okay. And we'll do that. Can we take a loan? No, we can't take a loan right now. May have messed this up right from the beginning. Let's find out what happens. If I switch this off, because we don't need too many of them. There we go. Now we're making money. Phew. We'll switch one of them off as well, just for now. Let's just get our money back up. It's important so that we can actually put some electrical circuits. Put some wire, put some cabling down here. There we go. How much does it cost each one of these? 20 per cell. So I should be able to very shortly afford that. Just wait for it. 400. 477. We've got 280 people living in the city. There we go. We can afford that now. So we'll power them up. It's literally right on the edge, isn't it? There we go. We shall power them up, and then we shall get them watered up as well. So we do need to wait a bit for that. But again, it's not too bad. We can handle it. We can handle all this. $400. How far can we build? We can build that far at the moment. We can build that far at the moment. Problem is, it is now going to night, which means that we're not going to have water until the next day, most likely. Because as you can see, we're no longer making money. Let's do that. They're all abandoned now. Naturally, as you'd expect. I mean, there's not much you can do. 200 is what I need. So when I get 200, I'll sort that out. Let's have a look. Make it nice and fast again. This building's now switched off, which is fine. Okay, we've got the money to power these things, to water up these things. There we go. And we are fully watered up in this section now. Awesome. Spending all our money not so wisely. Go. This is strange smoky effect here. I'm not too fond of that smoky effect. It's not brilliant. Really not brilliant. But there we go. That is the city starting to be built up. Very nice. Electricity usage, we're still good. We don't have to start that third turbine. So what are we looking for? Our first goal is 800, is it? 420, that's our first goal, and then we can get healthcare, education, garbage, taxes, loans. We'll get some schools, a bunch of schools, a medical practice, a clinic, all those kind of stuff. So let's see if we can make some of the roads to sort that out. I'm thinking I'm going to start curving this around because I want this to sort of follow the contours of this here. So if I start, you know, making a curved road, sort of, I'll make it off here actually. We'll just start curving it off and doing that to it. It's roughly gonna follow that line, and then from here we'll just we'll make another one. We haven't got enough money for that, as one would expect, like that, and we'll sort that out in a bit. It's going up the hill just ever so slightly, but we'll bring that down, and we should fill this up right here. 2 more blocks of residential and a small block of commercial. Let's see what that does. That sunrise is just magnificent, and I really like how everything lights up at night and all that kind of stuff. The mods are still being updated, so you'll have to bear with the mods for now. But overall, yeah, so far looking pretty good. I love these corner houses. I do need to sort out the districts and everything to make them very as British as I possibly can. I mean, for example, that building there, I don't like. This one here, it's just ugly. I would much rather have a smaller building. Even a building like that. What is that? Convenience store. Not really. Yeah. See, some of these buildings I'm not really fond of. Some more European style though, but as you can see, there's American buildings popping up. I've just got basically everything on, and I'm going to work it out and work out how it works. This building's not ideally situated either. I have got the Eyedropper tool, so I will be using that as time goes on. But for right now, I think it's just more important that the city actually gets built up as it needs to be built up, which is exactly what we're doing right now. Watered up. Can I switch? There we go. Oh, that bend in the pipe's all wrong. But ah, well, that's fine. Should be enough for us to get what we need. We do have little demand for industrial, but if we want to expand, we can put industrial right here. All around here we'll have industrial, which is fine. Little hamlet, there we go. Congratulations. Reach a population of 420, and let's see, we've unlocked a whole bunch of things. Awesome. So what should I do? Well, what I'm going to do right now is end the episode. So thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Looks like the garbage issues have started. Subscribe to our channel for more videos on City Skylines After Dark. Definitely going to be doing that. And let's go into free camera mode. How beautiful is that? Absolutely astounding. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next episode, where we're going to continue building this city of I've forgotten what it's called.